For months now, wrestlers including Sakshi Malik, Vinesh Fogart, and Bajrang Punia have been protesting against Wrestling Federation of India chief Brij Bhushan Charan Singh. Singh has been accused of sexual harassment by at least 7 women wrestlers, including a minor. In fact, on Sunday, things escalated after several of these protesting wrestlers were detained and booked by the police as they tried to march towards the new parliament building. Days later, Malik, Fogart, and Punia went to Hardwar to immerse their medals in the Ganga but returned without doing so after former leaders reportedly convinced them and sought 5 more days to address their grievances. But what are the exact allegations against Brij Bhushan Charan Singh? The print has a copy of the 2 FIRs, and these FIRs reveal a pattern of alleged sexual assault, harassment, and intimidation between 2012 and 2022, that is, during a 10-year-long period during several championships abroad and in India. Let me take you through some of the details and allegations in these FIRs. Now, 2 FIRs are filed against Singh. Both the FIRs cite Indian Penal Code sections 354, which deals with assault or criminal force to a woman with the intent to outrage her modesty, section 354A, which deals with sexual harassment, 354D, which deals with stalking, and 34, which deals with common intention. All of these carry a jail term of 1 to 3 years. The first FIR covers the allegations of 6 adult wrestlers and also names WFI Secretary Vinod Tomar. The second FIR is based on the complaint of a minor's father and also invoked Section 10 of the POCSO Act, which entails 5 to 7 years of imprisonment and deals with aggravated sexual assault. Now, in the first FIR, one of the complainants says that all the female athletes used to travel in groups whenever they left their respective rooms in order to avoid meeting the accused alone, that is Singh alone. She says that she was first sexually assaulted by Singh at an international championship when he allegedly pulled up her t-shirt and slid his hand down her stomach on the pretext of checking her breath. She claims that she got injured during that championship, and after her arrival to India, she was called to the office of the federation, where Brij Bhushan then allegedly told her that the federation was willing to bear the expenses for her treatment, provided she gives in to his sexual advances. She says that she also appeared before the panel constituted to look into the allegations of sexual harassment against Singh and deposed on camera before the members of the committee. However, she alleges that the recording device was switched off and on again, leading her to believe that her deposition may have been tampered with. In fact, several complaints spoke of this distrust and raised concerns over the functioning of the oversight panel formed to probe the allegations against Brij Bhushan Charan Singh. The complainant has then said, and I quote, "I want the accused to be punished for sexually harassing me and many other female wrestlers whom he exploits due to his power and position. It is necessary to stop the accused from committing more acts of sexual harassment and exploitation, and I request you to register a case against him and put him behind bars," unquote. Another complaint that forms a part of the first FIR alleges that Singh touched her inappropriately during an international championship and tried making forceful physical contact with her when she visited the Federation office in New Delhi following the championship. She says, and I quote, "The incident of sexual harassment and stalking have left me traumatized and even today have a vivid imprint on my mind. That due to inappropriate acts and sexual harassment committed by the accused, I was so traumatized and mentally upset that it was difficult for me to focus and deliver to the best of my ability at various competitions," unquote. Another wrestler has alleged that during one of the international championships, Brij Bhushan groped her at the dinner table in the hotel restaurant. She says that she was, and I quote, "deeply shocked and traumatized by the acts of the accused number one, that is Brij Bhushan, that I could not sleep or eat properly for the next few days," unquote. She was allegedly touched inappropriately again at the Federation office in Delhi during a league in India and again during 2 international competitions over a course of 2 years. The complainant claims that during a meeting at the Prime Minister's office, that is PMO, she spoke about the repeated sexual, emotional, psychological, physical trauma which was meted upon her and other female wrestlers by Singh. The other FIR filed by the minor victim's father says that when the grappler won a gold medal in a championship in India, the father alleges that Singh, and I quote again, "on the pretext of taking a picture, forcefully pulled her towards himself and held her so tightly by her arms that she could not move or free herself from his grip," unquote. He then allegedly, and I quote again, further squeezed her towards himself and pressed really hard on her shoulder, and then deliberately slid his hand down her shoulder and brushed his hands against her breasts, unquote. As per the FIR, Brijbhushan then allegedly told her, and I quote again, "तू मेरे को support कर, मैं तेरे को support करूँगा, मेरे साथ touch में रहना." To translate this for you, you support me, I will support you, stay in touch with me. She, however, shot back saying, and I quote again, "Sir, मैं अपने बलबूते पर यहाँ तक आई हूँ, आगे भी मेहनत करके आगे तक जाऊंगी." To translate it for you, she said, "Sir, I've come so far on my own and I will work hard to go ahead." The federation chief then allegedly warned her that the trials for the Asian Championship were soon to be held, and since she was not cooperating with him, she will have to bear the repercussions in the trials. The complainant, that is the minor victim's father, claims that Brijbhushan also called his daughter to his room and allegedly tried making forceful physical contact with her. While she managed to leave the room, he claims that she was hugely discriminated against during the trials for the Asian Championship, since she, and I quote again, resisted the sexual advances of the accused and was not willing to give in to his unjust and indecent demands, unquote. He claims that Brijbhushan continued to make remarks like, "Personally aakar milna," or "come see me personally," towards her daughter. The complaint finally says, and I quote, "My daughter is a young wrestler aged 17 years and at the beginning of her career. She could not muster up the courage to face a sexual predator like the accused, and as such could not make a complaint or raise these issues with the federation, as the federation is totally under the control of the accused and works as per his dictates." The two FIRs were filed on 28th April after the protesting wrestlers took the matter to the Supreme Court, but Singh hasn't been arrested yet and is rallying for a change in the POCSO Act instead, claiming that it is being misused. This is Apurva Mandhani for The Print. For more such videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.